Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Provost, and you're watching Provost Parkcast, and we need to talk about Splash Mountain Disneyland. What is going on there? Are they going to be closing it? When are they going to be closing it? Let's get into it. But before we do that, could you do me a small favor? Could you hit that like button? Just go right down there. Beep, boop, beep. Hit that like button. And then if you're feeling super generous, have a really good day, hit that subscribe button. The subscribe button is a free thing you can do. It helps me know that we're doing good content and you guys like this stuff. It's something free you can do. And it just really kind of keeps me motivated. So hit that like button and subscribe button. All right, let's get into Splash Mountain. What's going on? When are they announcing closures? And let's talk about this. Splash Mountain is now closed at Magic Kingdom down in Florida, right? They closed the last day, the official last day was January 22nd. Now, right when it's closing, a lot of people thought that it was going to be closing on the West Coast as well. They thought Disneyland's been closing. People are freaking out. They're trying to get there. But Disneyland has not announced a closing date yet for Splash Mountain. I'm going to get into tell you why I think that is in just a moment. They haven't announced that date yet. So it's still going, still operating. People can still go on it. It's still going perfectly fine. Now, the other day I was talking to my friend Jimmy Good about this. He has a YouTube channel as well, Jimmy Good. And he was like saying, I don't think they can close it because of all the things that are going on at Disney. And we started listing all the reasons why they can't close it for a while. And I was like, oh my gosh, we need to talk about this. So let's talk about the left side of the park. So let's pretend you're walking down Main Street at Disneyland. Beep, boop, beep. Just walking along. La-di-da-di-da. You get to the hub and you go left. You're going to go into Adventureland. What is going on in Adventureland? Well, you got Tarzan's Treehouse. That's closed. They're doing some type of refurbishment there. I understand Tarzan's Treehouse isn't a big hitter, but it is closed. Indiana Jones. That is closed. The Temple of Forbidden Eye. And they're doing a refurbishment on that. And this isn't a bad thing. The ride severely needed like a refurbishment. The snake wasn't working. They're getting a new snake. They're doing those things. They're going to do top to bottom polish of this amazing attraction. Now, Disney has not announced an opening date yet for Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. But they said spring. I'm just going to peg that as April. April of 2023, Indiana Jones will be reopening. Now, if you keep going left, you got the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is currently closed until February 10th because they're taking all that holiday overlay and taking that down. And it should be reopening to the public on February 10th. So right now, if they had closed Splash Mountain, I mean, you go left, there's not a lot there. And Disney's aware of that. They want to make sure people are feeling like they have like this value and have a good time. So they've kept Splash Mountain open during this time, which I think is a very smart move. Another thing that Disney probably has to think about a little bit about business-wise, let's just talk business, this is just business, is Universal Studios Hollywood is opening up what? They're opening up Nintendo World, right? On February 17th. And this is a huge draw for Universal Studios Hollywood, and Disney's completely aware of that. And so they want to make sure when people are coming to Disneyland, they're still hype and happy and great and feel like they have enough attractions to go on to feel like it's a value for the money and all that. And they're competing a little bit with Universal Studios. So they don't want people coming like, oh, everything's closed on the left side of the park. Then there's another layer we have to talk about. That is Toontown. Toontown is going to be opening up to everybody on March 8th. March 8th, it will be opening up to everybody. And this is a big deal. The Toontown refurbishment is going to be opening up. Now, the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it is open. It's already going. I did a video about the secrets revealed of the queue. You can watch that here if you want to, and it's an amazing attraction that is open, but the rest of Toontown isn't going to be opening up until March. And Disney's aware of that. Disney actually has, they have people that like these scientists come in and they look at crowd control. They look at how the crowd ebbs and flows and where it moves. Every square inch they look at that, particularly when they're opening up for Galaxy's Edge, because they knew it was going to be very crowded because of this. Well, they know when they open up Toontown, a lot of people are going to be flocking to Toontown. And Disney wants people to flock to Toontown, and they see all this new stuff, but they don't want too many people flocking to Toontown. They want other attractions that would keep people interested. And one of those attractions that's definitely going to keep people interested is Splash Mountain. If they close Splash Mountain before the Toontown opens, then it's going to have one less draw there. More people it's going to be more of a hodgepodge there. And Disney's probably going to go against that. So I believe they will keep Splash Mountain open during all the month of March to keep the flow going, keep everybody happy, because Indiana Jones is still closed, to try to keep everybody happy. Now, we don't know when Indiana Jones is going to be opening, but I'm assuming it's going to be the beginning of April, I'm hoping. I'm going to give you what I think my prediction is when Splash Mountain is going to close. I'm going to even give you the day. I think they're going to close. I think the final day is going to be April 15th. Of 2023. And there's a reason. This is not just some random day. There's a reason why. April 15th happens to be the 40th anniversary of Tokyo Disney Tokyo. The 40th anniversary. Now, Tokyo Disney, guess what? They have Splash Mountain. Did you know they have Splash Mountain there? And something interesting about Tokyo Disney is that it's 51% of it is owned by the government and 49% is owned by the Disney Corporation. So, and that was just the dynamics they had to have in order to be able to open up in Japan. Well, Disney Tokyo has come back and says, hey, we're not retheming to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We really like Splash Mountain. We're going to keep it open, and they're not going to retheme it. So it will remain as Splash Mountain in Japan. And I think so they're going to coincide with that, and happens to be the 40th anniversary of that park opening. By the way, we'll be there. Provost Park Pass is going to be there at the 40th anniversary. And so make sure you hit that. That's another reason why you want to hit that subscribe button. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified when we're there. We're going to show you everything you need to know about what it's like going to Japan and to go to this amazing Disney Tokyo. Now, so I believe that they're going to probably try to coincide on the 40th. They'll probably close down Tiana's Bayou, close down Splash Mountain and to prepare for Tiana's Bayou Adventure on April 15th of 2023. But I need to be clear on this, because whenever I say this is speculation. This is just me thinking about it, kind of going through all these different options. I mean, it could be closed earlier. It could be closed later. I don't think they'll get into the summer months. I'll tell you why, because if we get into summer months, Splash Mountain becomes an incredibly popular attraction. That and Grizzly River Run, people love to go there because it's hot. They want to cool down. And I think that it'd be really hard to close it down in July because everybody's going there because they want it for attraction. So I think if it does get into the summer months, they'll probably wait until it gets to fall for them to close that down, which I think it's too long for them to wait. That's why I think we got to go back to April. They got to close it before all the heat comes in. And so that's what I think they're going to do. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they would just close it in July if they had to. But that's my thoughts. I want to hear what you think. Put it down below. Write down your things. I want to hear your thoughts. Did I miss the mark on this? Do you guys think it's kind of accurate? I think that's why Disney has not announced anything yet. Is they're waiting to find out when Indiana Jones is going to be reopened. And once they know that's going to be reopening, that's going to be the final. That's going to be it for Splash Mountain. Once Indiana Jones returns, then they can close Splash Mountain freely and they can relieve all that pressure on the left-hand side of the park, because you need those major attractions over there to balance out all the people in the park. So I believe it's going to probably be April when Indiana Jones returns. I want to hear your thoughts. Put it down in the comments down below. I want to hear you say, Chris, you are just a knucklehead. You completely missed it. Or, Chris, I like what you're thinking. I'd love to hear all your guys' thoughts down below. You guys are fantastic. And let me just take a quick little moment, a brief little moment to tell you how amazing you are. Did you know that you are wonderful and you are amazing? And it doesn't take us too much effort to say kind things to other people. So when you see somebody, let them know that they're great as well. I know for some of you, the best thing we can do today is just get out of bed. And that we're moping and maybe we have a little bit of sadness or some depression. And if you just get out of bed and that's the only thing you accomplish for that day, that's okay. That's okay. It's going to get better. It'll keep getting better because you make the world a better place. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'm Chris Provost. Bye-bye. All right, my wife Amanda just came up with a really great idea for a game. Put down in the comments down below the date you think it's going to close, and we'll see who gets closest. Just put down what date you think it's close. Type it in, like March 26th, April 19th. Put a date. Let's see who gets closest. Just for fun. Just for fun. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Splash Mountain's going to be closing. They're going to have a new Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think they should have named it Mardi Gras Mountain, but hey, that's just me. What do you think? Go Splash Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Mardi Gras Mountain. What do you like the best? I like Mardi Gras Mountain.